Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. In today's video, we're gonna learn how to create Google Maps API key for both Android and iOS, and we will create a new project and we will learn how to use Google Maps inside it. First of all, we have to know about package that called Flutter Google Maps. And this package, it's allow me to use the Google Maps and all its functionalities and add the configuration. If we scroll down a little bit, we will see the configuration for each platform. For example, for Android, it tells us to add this configuration to the manifest file inside the Android folder. And here for iOS, we can add it to the AppDelegate. And for the web, we are not going to cover this, but we can add this script tag inside our index.html. And then we can go to the Google Developers Console to create our API keys. And then we will open it in a new tab. And here in the dashboard, you will just select the project. I already created one before, but for you, you just click on a new project. Once you click in a new project, here you will choose a project name. And after that, you will select your billing account, and it's easy to create a new one. And after that, you will just click create. I already created, so I will press cancel. And here you have to be sure that the selected project is that project that you create. And then here we will click on API and services. And after open this page, we will press on enable APIs and services. And in this screen, we will click on Maps SDK for Android and we will press enable. I already enabled it, so I will press manage. And here we will search for Maps SDK for Android and press on keys. And after that, it's gonna show us all our keys for Android. For example, here we will press on show key. And here's the key that we can use in our configuration for Maps on Android. So we will go back to the package here and we will take the configuration for Android. Here it's tell us we have to add this inside the Android folder, then app folder, src, and then main. Inside it there's file called AndroidManifest. So we will copy this configuration from here and then we will go to our project Android app source main AndroidManifest.xml. And then after the application tag inside the manifest, we will add the configuration tag. And here we will replace your key here with the key that we will create. So we will paste it inside the double quotation here. And here we go. We are ready to use it for Android. Now, if we just scroll down a little bit to see the iOS configuration, we will have two types of configuration. One, it's end with .m, and the second one end with .swift. It depends on our project, so we will go back to our project and go to iOS folder, runner. We will see the AppDelegate.swift here. So we will back to the package page. And we will copy the import of Google Maps and we will paste it here. And then we will take the GMS services from here and we will add it to our project inside the function brackets. We will paste it here and then we will go to the console again. But this time we will enable it for iOS. So we will go again to API and services. We will search now for Maps SDK for iOS and we will click enable. And after that key enabled, we can press on keys again and we will see the key. We will show key and then copy it and we will paste it to the AppDelegate.swift. And here we go. We finish it for both Android and iOS and we can use Maps now. Now we want to know how we can show the map in our application. So first of all, we will back to the package and if we scroll down here, we will see the example code. tell us that we have to use a Google Map widget. But first of all, we have to know a few things about the Google Map widget. We have to know about the completer and Google Map Controller and what camera position mean. And this means the initial value of the map. And we know that the map is very large photo. So we have to choose the latitude and the longitude for the initial value. We will back to the main.dart here. And we need to remove the my home page code. And then we will remove this comment. And then we will rename this app to Mastering Google Maps, and then we will go and create our new screens. First of all, we will go to the lib folder and we will create a new file inside the lessons, and we will call this file OpenMap.dart. And then inside this file, we will create a stateful widget. We will call it OpenMap. And then we will replace the content of it and we will add Google Map widget. First of all, we have to replace the placeholder with scaffold. And then inside the body of the scaffold, we will add the widget Google Map. Now we can't import this package because we didn't add it to the dependency. So we will back to the package and we will take the dependency key and we will back to our project to the pubspec.yaml file and we will add it after the Cupertino icons. Here we can click Ctrl S or Command S, or we can call it from terminal or click the Get Packages button here. And after we add it now, we can import our package. But now we are facing the problem here is the Googleplex and the controller, they are not identified. So first of all, we have to understand what is mean. In this example, the package creator is put the default value for the controller and initial camera position. It's show Googleplex location. So we will back to the package page. We will copy this to controller. This is the first one, and it's show the Googleplex location. And for the controller, we will go back to the page again. We will copy the controller, which allow us to use the map functionalities in our application. So we will copy it and we will paste it to our OpenMap screen. We will import a sync, which is stand for synchronized. And now we will back to the main.dart and we will create a scaffold here, and then inside the body we will put elevated button with text widget, and this text widget should be OpenMap, and on pressed we will navigate to the OpenMap screen. So we will write navigator.push and then context material page route, and this route routing us to the OpenMap screen. Now to use this in best practice, we will copy all this scaffold and we will create a new widget. So we will create a stateful widget here. We will call it home screen, and then we will replace the content with the placeholder, and then we will put inside the home key home screen. Now we have to hot restart our application, and after we hot restart it, we can show the map now. This was the initial setup for Google Maps and Flutter. In the next lessons, we will learn how to get the device location, or we will allow the user to choose location on the map. See you.